These are the thoughts that I wrote in the book that I took from your drawer. The syllables are strained and hard to explain, but I promise my intentions are pure. And it's raining outside, which is fine, 'cause I remember we'd huddle just to keep each other warm. And I know it wasn't me, but it's all that I see.
So we live in an absolutely gorgeous place. We can't beat where we live. There's not a day that you don't walk outside and thank God you are where you are.
There are a lot of beautiful places to live. I've lived in some other beautiful places, but this definitely has more of a heart to it than a lot of places.
And that's one of those special things that I enjoy. We have our local pub around here that we hang out at quite a bit, and it's one of those things where it's like Cheers. If you've ever the TV show, and for some reason that song always goes through my head when I walk into that bar.
I love Steamboat. I've always loved Steamboat. I love the fact that it's a real town with real working people in it.
It's also the country cowboy lifestyle. You go to other ski resorts and it's, very hoity-toity fur coats. You don't really get that here. Very down to earth. People feel welcomed.
And this doesn't make sense, which makes no difference.
It is so much more than just Steamboat or the Lower Elk River Valley. It's definitely Hayden and South Routt and North Routt, and it's the community's involvement in one another's activities.
I knew you would, and I said why?
In 10 years or whenever I have kids and decide to bring my family back, how am I going to be able to recognize what I used to do and all the stuff that I used to do with my family, and if I'm going to be able to take my kids back to it.
I think it's growing way too fast in the last 5 years.
Growth, to much extent, has made us what we are already today, and we're all enjoying the benefits of a much broader economy and a much larger community pool.
Any outdoor activity, you can walk out your front door and do. You don't have to drive anywhere.
You can do everything. You can do everything.
Exactly, everything. Yeah, that's why we live here. You don't have to drive anywhere to do anything. You can walk out your front door and do it. And hopefully future development doesn't hinder that, doesn't change that.
Is there going to be 4 lanes going down Ravadiers, or is there going to be 4 lanes going out to Park City? What are they going to go through town? Because now, 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, driving through town is not what it was 5 years ago.
Hi, we're out front and we just wanted to come in and look around.
Do you know any of the owners here?
No, but we live in Steamboat.
I'm sorry, we can't allow public access.
Why is that?
Because we're a private gated community.
And these city streets breathe, and I wish I could leave, but they're begging for the right to be heard. And I try to scream, yeah, this is all a dream, but this situation seems so absurd. And this doesn't seem to fit, I say as I sit.
We feel like our opinions aren't being heard. We're being asked our opinions, but are you actually listening to what we're saying?
What is very common is everyone wants to sit back and say, this is wrong, this does not work, but my voice doesn't count. Well, your voice counts, without questioning.
It was incredibly important for me to make sure that the locals had every opportunity to voice their opinions about my project.
But where we're standing right now is very close to some half-acre lots that'll be going up to the north, and a village center mixed-use component that'll be sitting right here behind us. So we should probably have some condos here to the right. We'll have some townhomes just over on the slope. We'll have a highly dense, affordable, attainable community over there.
I don't know, honestly, I don't think there is anything wrong with development as long as it's done in the right way.
Change is hard. Change is hard. But we all can't be the last ones in.
If you have the least bit interest in what happens to this county and to our different communities within this county, I would urge everybody to get involved. It's something that you can't take for granted, that you can't not find the time to do. If each one of us sits back and doesn't say what we feel and what we want to see this community, this county develop into in 20 years, we have no one to blame but ourselves.
And it's raining outside, which is fine, 'cause I remember we'd huddle just to keep each other warm. And I know it wasn't me, but it's all that I see. And the meaning might be hard to absorb, 'cause the meaning might be hard to absorb. And why? I knew you would, and I said why? Why? The words don't